music.
Mhm. There is a such thing as too early, King. YouTube, GloYard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown NBA Podcast, members only edition. Man, still a lot going on in the NBA, as y'all know. Shoot, we so close to during summer league. That's really what I'm waiting on, man. So we kind of calm down a little bit. It'll be a little quieter, but we'll see how that go. There might be some news coming out of summer league too. So, because I think what did I tell you? I want to say what's the name starts today.
Yeah, I thought you said like the first or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Because the third now. So shoot, I think it's what's it? The Salt Lake City one, I think.
Yeah.
The Salt Lake City or the California one. One of them. I think it's
Salt Lake
City
first. Yeah,
yeah, Salt Lake, then California. Yeah, kind of works his way west. Yeah. But yeah, listen. If you guys are new to the channel, we definitely appreciate the support that we've been getting here. If you guys could do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, also too, if you guys could do us a favor, hit them likes as well. That also helps the channel in more ways than you know. And members, if you have any questions, any comments, you already know what to do. Put it in the comments section, and we'll address those at the end of the show. All right, King, man, let's go ahead and get to it, man. We got a lot to get into here. Got some behind the scenes stuff with the Celtics in that trade. Of course, they made another. The team that Jaylen Brown went to made another move.
Ooh, they become one of my favorites.
Man, we're gonna talk about it, man. But before we start all that, man, let's go ahead and start some love to the sponsor of the channel, man.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
All right, man, let's start playing these games out here, King. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's go ahead and get to the recap of, actually, no, we do more free agency talk. Let's get into free agency talk. Well, so far, man, this is the what's been going down in free agency. These are the top signings from day one. Of course, we got John Collins. He ended up going to Detroit. Still waiting on your boy Jalen Duren to decide what he gonna do, man. If they can sign him back, that'd be a nice little addition. Without him, yeah. Quentin Grimes, of course, went to the Lakers. Tobias Harris to the Spurs. Walker Kessler to the Lakers. Dean Wade went to the 76ers. That was another pickup for the 76ers. That dude can shoot, boy.
So you saying they might have Braun and Wade?
Hold on, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He said Braun and Wade. Norman Powell went to Chicago.
Go big get money.
Yeah, that's all I can really say out of that one, because I really wanted him to go to Detroit. You already know where I want him to go. Of course, Sandro went to the Lakers. Mitchell Robinson went to the Boston Celtics. We had D-Town's finest, Marcus Smart, went to the Rockets. And of course, Keon Ellis went to the Brooklyn Nets. So those were like the top free agent signings right there, bro. Let's go ahead and turn the page here. Let's get to some Boston Celtic news, King. You know, it's always funny when people leave, man, and that's when all this stuff started coming out or whatever. So the Celtics are banking on Peyton Pritchard making a Jalen Brunson type of leap, King. Everybody can be better.
Wait, because I got stuff to say right there.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I don't even want to go to that one yet. Let's go to go back to this one, because there's a lot to add to this one, King. So check this out. Let's see if it's this one right here. So, oh nope, that's not the one. It's this one. So the Celtics trading Brown is a bet that Pritchard is their in-house version of New York Knicks guard Jalen Brunson. You see this? A player who didn't fully show his talent until Luka Doncic was out of the picture. This is what they banking on, King. I know. Trust me, I was laughing too. I was laughing too, King. I know. I was laughing. Check this out. You don't be on a player having a jump like Brunson because that stuff doesn't happen too often. If that's the case, we'd be having more Brunsons running around. The whole thing was Brunson was not supposed to be this good. Remember that? When they drafted him? That's a little solid backup or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find this other one. Where is this other one at? Here it is. Oh, that's not the other one. Here it is. In no way do I think Jalen Brunson was holding Peyton Pritchard back. I'm sorry, thank you. Jalen Brown was holding Pritchard back. Celtics had him coming off the bench for years, King. Just had like 1 or 2 years, you know what I'm saying? He just started and he's coming off the bench. Nah, King. For years.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. I want to get your thoughts on that real quick, or you want me to keep going? With the other stuff we got.
We might as well just stop because so I can remember my train of thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fire Brad Stevens. Shout out to Jeff saying what he said. You feel me about Brad Stevens and all last show and all, but I told you a lot of folks get recognition based off of who was there previously, and I really think that the Brad Stevens like in charge thing is more Danny Ainge. They threw money at people that year they won a championship. That wasn't really a get a job done. That's just throw the bank, open the checkbook, and just get whoever you want. That's not a hard job. I think if any GM was able to do that, they would go win a championship. But this is the time when you actually got to be a GM. And yeah, if you think in these type of things, I'm gonna go on wax right now and say Peyton Pritchard is not Jalen Brunson. Nothing like him.
That probably a hot take.
Nah, that's ridiculous. The Celtics, like I say, believe that. Nothing like Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brown's game now. Now Jalen Brown's Luka Doncic. What? So, and that wasn't even a case of holding back Jalen Brunson. We know that was a fib or whatever. I sent you the thing about. I think I sent you the thing about JB today. Jalen Brunson talking about Luka and all of that. Maybe I didn't. Since he was saying they love him and all that still, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, still showing him love after he won the championship.
Oh yeah. I'm tripping. I'm thinking of Jalen Brown. Yes,
but
yeah.
So this is ridiculous, man. Peyton Pritchard not on that level, and if they traded Jalen Brown for Peyton Pritchard, that's gonna be the reason they stand behind. Like I said, man, Brad Stevens might not be there for a long time. That's ridiculous. But I already said it multiple times. This is deeper than basketball. Like, I don't want to hear that. I know people keep talking about that smartest guy in the room stuff and all that. Yeah. We know it's microaggressions. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's microaggressions are terms that folks use, like shut up and dribble. Smartest guy in the room, like when certain folks say it for certain reasons. And it's like, you know what he's saying. You're saying that, you know, but I'm not gonna say it. It is what it is, bro. And I think we'll find out more about this in the future. But the Celtics they're going I guess down this hill, bro. They want to say this Jalen Brown was a cancer for their team for some reason or whatever. Like, I don't know where all this came from, really. Like, you heard rumblings before about this type of stuff coming out, but now I don't know. It's like
I'm gonna tell you why in a minute, but go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm done. That's
it's gonna be it's simple, King. What did the Mavericks do when they traded Luka?
Just down that hill and made fibs and all that type of stuff, and just same
there you
thing.
Go. When people are killing you for a move like this, what's the first thing they decide to do?
Point the finger.
Let's justify why we did the move.
Yeah.
Everybody, mama's questioning why you did it. Which in this case, everybody knew. Like I said, everybody knew Jalen Brown was getting traded.
Yeah.
Why did you trade them to your rivals? Literally down the street? We don't know why. Nobody can figure that out. I done watched so many dang videos of other people talking about it, and everybody is scratching their head trying to figure out why they decided to move them to the Sixers. This team literally just got you up out the playoffs, and you signed them to the Sixers. You looking at it different. I'm looking at it in a whole different way, King. You kind of was touching on a little bit what I was about to say. I didn't want to go too far into because I know we got to
man, you know what? Speak your brain. This is our show. Let's go.
No, like you said, it's reasons, King. Let's just call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. I was gonna see this video, man. I was gonna play it on the show today. Brandon Haywood had a good point. Ain't JJ Redick looked at as a smart guy?
Yeah, absolutely smart guy.
Ain't he praised for it?
Praised.
Did he just get a job for it?
Just did.
Okay, gotcha.
Smartest guy in the room. That's what he gets praised for, being that.
And have we questioned? Have we questioned some stuff that he did here recently in the last couple of years in the playoffs and all that? We have. Yes. Okay, gotcha. I'm as a question, Scott. I don't watch the games. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. Let y'all take with that with what you will. You know, it's just funny to me. Shout out to Brendan Haywood because he had a great point. And
Brendan Haywood's a smart guy too, by the way.
No. He's not supposed to be. Listen. Yeah, this is asinine, King. Now, the only reason why Peyton Richards looked the way he looks is because of Jaylen Brown.
Yep.
Because of Jason Tatum. Because of the stacked team that you just said he had last year.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Whenever you move these guys out the way, if you give them more responsibility, I better see all-star level type of play. I think what Jalen Brunson did as soon as everybody moved out the way.
Yeah, all-star level, all-NBA level. He went all-NBA, I think, on every more the way.
So we gonna see, King. We gonna see. I'm gonna say some other stuff too about the Celtics here in a little bit because, like you said, the way folks moving out here and stuff, the way they tarnishing the guy. Now, listen, we'll get to that here in a little bit. I was gonna say something else, but yeah, this Pritchard stuff. Like, if it's that easy to be Jalen Brunson, then why we would have had more Jalen Brunsons? He's not the only short guy. He's not the only short guy in the league.
Nah.
Why? There's a reason why Jalen Brunson did what he did. He's a special player. There's a reason why right now they got him on a level with Isaiah Thomas and the Steph Curry right now because he's a special player.
I will lend you my house to let you know. I know you can bet on this. They will never mention Peyton Pritchard in the same breath as Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry, or Jalen Brunson.
Until right here.
That's like saying Peyton Pritchard. This like saying Peyton Pritchard. This like basically guaranteeing that you're saying Peyton Pritchard gonna be better than like Allen Iverson and them. Like the guys that people are arguing now that Jalen Brunson might be better than. You're saying that Peyton Pritchard is like better than Chris Paul, better than Allen Iverson. You're fire Brad Stevens. I told you it's the first sign. Like this is, I don't need to see no more. That's enough.
You ain't the only person upset, man. These are the fans. The fans are upset too, King. Celtics fans are in disarray out here, man. Says Celtics have got to be the sleepiest team in the league right now after the mass for that trade. Everybody, a lot of people online, man, comparing it to the Luka trade. This is crazy. Says laughing my bleep off. He says, wow, I really wanted to get rid of him. Another fan says, so Boston just traded their championship player to a team they blew a 3-1 lead against in the playoffs. Wow. It's crazy. Friar Brad Stevens, this is hands down the worst trade in Celtics history. Paul George once again in an all-time bad trade. That's crazy. Bro, you see the players that Paul George is attached to?
Yeah, that's crazy.
All the trades. Bro, it's man.
Hey, Paul George a Hall of Famer though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Hall of Fame career, it ain't his fault. When it all said and done, it's blame the teams.
Yeah,
he's a smart guy. Be smart.
He's not supposed to be. Check this out, man. So the Celtics were trying to get my boy VJ Edgecombe in the Jaylen Brown trade, but landed on Paul George.
Don't that sound kind of lucrative?
As
far as trying to get people, and people say teams say no, and you say okay. Either way. Okay.
Yeah. They wanted VJ Edgecombe. They wanted 4 or 5 first-round picks, but they got price diminished. Yep. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it do sound familiar, bro. Sounds real familiar, King.
Deja vu.
And check this out. This is what your boy had to say, man. This dude trash, bro. I don't know why we even listen to this guy.
That's your boy. You and your pops.
Colin Cowherd. I can't stand this dude. which is why I'm definitely not listening to this dude. I don't believe this. He says I had 2 NBA sources. What did I tell you the other day? What did I tell you the other
sources,
day?
Just if you ain't going to say who the sources are, then just let it be from you.
No, and King, it's not even about you letting us know your sources. I get it. You don't want to, expose your sources because you would never get any other stuff. But who's Colin Cowherd?
I mean, he might have sources, bro. He's been in the game long enough. But I'm just saying, if you're not going to name the sources, why not just make it your point then? If they're your sources, if they're yours, and you feel like they represent you, then just make it your point.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. My reason why I say who was Colin Cowherd. Colin Cowherd is not a reporter.
That's what I'm saying. He's not.
Like
but he used to be, didn't he?
No, he'd have been. He was always been a radio guy.
Even before the radio guy. Okay.
I mean, he's a radio guy before. Maybe he's on radio on a small market, and then he ended up growing to be on other channels or whatever. And then when he got to where he was at,
do you feel like radio guys are reporters though at all? Don't they go and do? Don't they got to do research and be?
Yeah, Rick Broussard is a reporter. Would you ask me? Yeah,
Chris Broussard used to be a reporter though.
Yeah. Rob Parker's a reporter. You right?
Rob Parker used to be a reporter for MLB.
Yeah, I know.
The black guys.
What you asked me? Yeah, they're reporters. Okay. Yeah, yeah, gotcha. This clown ain't got no darn source. I
got you.
Listen, he says, I had 2 NBA sources, 2 people in the league, on one executive, one a scout, said that Jaylen Brown has, quote unquote, it's a disease. Nice. He suddenly thinks he's the smartest guy in every room he's in. Where's the other one at? Oh, my bad, it's down here. Let's see. Check this out, King. He says, you make a lot of money. Suddenly, you're absolutely sure you don't want to listen to your bosses. You don't want to listen to the consultants. You don't want to listen to teammates. King, when was that the issue?
Before this year, when he had a great year and all that.
When did he not? Now, hold on. Have you heard Coach what's his name? What's the coach name? I'm blanking. Mazzulla.
Joe Mazzulla,
yeah. Did you hear Mazzulla come out and say he being a problem or he's being a headache or give you any indication that he's not coachable?
None at all. Don't this sound again?
Hold on. Also, did you hear anything from the front office or any rumors or anything like that before this whole thing, before he got on his little soapbox or whatever, of him being any issues as far as like not listening to anybody or being a headache?
No. Don't it sound very familiar? It's the same thing. Didn't he just, like we just said, then he just a couple years ago won Finals MVP. You feel me? Eastern Conference Finals MVP, right? And then the last year, he just had an MVP level season, had the Celtics overachieving and all. So when did this all become an issue? That's what I'm saying. The same thing we said before with the other player. He had just made it to the finals and all that stuff. When did it become? I don't know what this happens. It seems like teams, bro. Got to hold these teams accountable. I want that jersey. I know it's probably on before it become a Mitchell and Ness. Before it become a Mitchell and Ness, why it's on sale right now. I need to get I don't usually buy a Celtics jersey. You know that. It's only 3 guys on the Celtics that jerseys I will rock. That's Bird. That's what's his name? Bird, the legend. No. The great rest in peace, Bill Russell.
Bill Russell, yeah, for sure.
I want a Bill Russell jersey. I'm not gonna lie to you. And
I might get one too.
Like I say, I might get a Jaylen Brown now before it become expensive and become a Mitchell and Ness. Get it now when they try to throw it away. And you know, all of the places in Boston and all trying to get rid of the jerseys and all for sale. I might try to find me one now.
I ain't gonna lie to you, King. When you talking about jerseys, I was thinking about getting the Jaylen Brown 76 jersey.
Cool too, but I want to get I like the history, the type stuff, the little old stuff to make where you got a trivia and all that stuff. I like throwing it back in the Boston Celtics face and all that stuff. Like you got rid of Jaylen Brown, so I want a Jaylen Brown Boston Celtics jersey. Yeah,
this is crazy, bro. Yeah. Like I said, it's always these quotes that sound like it was something that you would say, but then to cover your back, just say somebody told you this. Those are the ones I hate.
He be like you say, he got his own not podcast, his own stream, which is basically a podcast when he's doing like Twitch and all that stuff. And he's out there talking. He's very like straightforward. That's Jaylen Brown thing. I mean, some players, some people aren't like that. Some people are. That don't make you a good or bad person. I mean, sometimes it's best to be straightforward. You know, you need leadership like that at times. Like that's the difference between him and Jason Tatum. But neither here nor there. I don't see why. Like he was on his show talking about he has great relationship with the team and all that stuff. And for them to do that to him, like again. This always goes back to that loyalty thing I talk about. Like shout out to Big J and I know you're in the audience when they talk about these players being loyal to these franchises and saying you got to stay there and you got to play 21 years there. You can't be great unless you do that. That's old school, man. Like this is a new day and age. Not only do these players make too much money, these organizations make too much money to be loyal to each other. Like they on 2 different like pay brackets just in general. Most the players, even though they make a bunch of money, ain't on the ownership level unless you like a LeBron James or something like that. So there's no loyalty in this, bro. Like, you just go and do what you do, what's best for you, your family, and your legacy or whatever. When you choose what's right and you keep it moving, man, be a professional, keep it moving, play out your contract and all. My only issue is when folks complain in the middle of contracts. I've never had an issue with like a Braun leaving at the end of his contract. Like, you play your contract out and they didn't make the right means for you to handle and get another contract. That's like any other acting job or anything like that. You sign one contract, I don't have to keep signing with you or keep saying with a Universal Music Group because you got me 2 CDs. I only signed on for 2 CDs. You didn't promote me right. Now I'm moving on to Interscope or whatever like that. You feel me? Like, so I have no issues with that. And it's another example.
Me and Vicent agree. Let me see. It was something else I wanted to show you. So this is really the reason, which I don't know why they won't just
shout out to Mike Wilborn. Like, when he actually did something right.
What'd you say now? What was that word? What did you say?
Shout out to Mike Wilborn when he broke clock and still be right. Shout out to my guy.
Making up stuff. I got you. Jaylen Brown. This is what he's owed here, man. So really, it's all about right here at the bottom. 5 years total with that extension. He would have got a 2-year extension, right?
Yep.
So he would have got, that would have been a total of 141.8 million with the 2-year extension on there.
Yep.
That's really what it is, because if you had 2 guys making 400 million or whatever,
you basically spend $1 billion between 2 dudes.
Yeah. So it'd be hard to, do anything else with the team. You got that much money invested in 2 players. Hey, if you'd have said that, okay, I understand. That's more understandable. But trying to tarnish the dude's name and throw him under the bus and all that to justify you making one of the dumbest trades we ever seen in our lives.
Yep.
Like, what are we doing, King?
Like you said, that was the answer, bro. That was the straight answer. The way this new CBA, we talk about it enough on the show. The way this new CBA works, you can't keep guys that's talented around each other for a long time because you got to move forward. Hey, man, these 2 guys would have made $1 billion between the both of them. We had them for a long time. We tried to make it work, and we choosing to stay behind our guy, Jason Tatum. We apologize, and we, respect what Jaylen Brown has done for us and all that stuff, but we got to move on, and we'll help him move on in the best situation for himself or something like that. Something simple as that, bro.
Yeah.
And you'd have been like, okay, I understand. All of us would have been on the show like, damn, it's finally over. But we kind of knew it was coming to this point at some point, and we understand now. But this whole making him out to be a bad guy and all you going to do is add fuel to fire. And like I said, every time they playing you guys and all that, oh, man, I can't wait to see Jason Tatum versus Jaylen Brown. That is going to be cinema.
Brown here for it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard. Let me see if I think I have it. Let me see. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. This ain't professional. This ain't it. Hey. No, I guess I didn't save it. So check this out. Supposedly they were saying that your boy Derek White was better than Jaylen Brown. So this is the record right here with and without Jaylen Brown. Yeah, I had that stat. I don't know what happened to it, bro. I did have that stat. Let me see if I can find it. I think I still got it on my phone. Yeah, I didn't even save it, bro. I don't know why I didn't save that one. That would have been that's the one I really want to talk about. That's how you know they being disrespectful, King. Nope, I didn't have it in here.
Analytical games right now, bro. I hate analytical.
Yeah, I don't have it in here, bro. Dang, I thought I had it. But the point is, so they saying that Derek White, they don't value Jaylen Brown the same way they value Derek White. They said Derek White was better than Jaylen Brown this past season.
Put that one screen back on this. I mean, that one slide back on the screen for us. Yeah, you don't gotta make it big, pause. But look at that, bro. Come on, man. All them games with Jaylen Brown versus without him. You play 11 games without this dude. You playing on a net rating of 11 games without Jaylen Brown to play against his net rating with him included all them wins y'all got.
Now listen, I'm glad you brought that up. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this right, King. I'm only giving you what based off the information you gave me, right? Derek White's better than Jaylen Brown, right?
Yep.
Peyton Pritchard's about to make a Jalen Brunson leap.
Yep.
You got your best player back in Jason Tatum.
You know what that means. It's about to happen. Put a ring on it.
Now listen, you kind of went ahead of me. Now listen, we saw what Jaylen Brown did. You've added pieces this year. You've got a center now. You got Mitchell Robinson and all that over there now.
And you added Jalen Brunson.
you better have matter of fact, you better be number one in the East. For one, you better be number one in the East, and you better win a damn championship this year. Since he was a problem, the Eastern Conference MVP, the Finals MVP, the guy that got you your second seed, which I've probably been rebuilding or whatever, or what they call it, a gap year, whatever you want to call it. Y'all better win a championship this year. Sound familiar, you King?
Sound familiar. I ain't gonna hold him that hard. I mean, that accountable.
Why?
I know you should. I know.
Hold on. I'm sorry, King. I'm only going by what we.
No. I know. Based off, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm not. I feel like the league has gotten better. I tell you that every year. So even with that team they had before, it was still gonna be tough to win a championship. Here's my place for them. They got to make the conference finals. That's where I'm at with the.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is, my point is, anything better than what Jalen Brunson did.
Yeah, like you got to.
Jalen Brown didn't have no help. Like that.
Nah.
And he got you to the second seed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to see.
I need to get a conference finals. I need number one seed. Number one seed don't matter, but a top four seed, conference finals. I'm
gonna tell you why it mattered to me. If you telling me Jalen Brown by himself with this phone, this mouse, and this pen can get you to a second seed, why can't your best player, baby Jalen Brunson, and a player better than Jalen Brown, not get it to a number one seed, King?
Do you feel like the what's that 99 2000? Do you feel like the 2000 and 2000 Lakers are better than the 2000? Was that 2 Lakers? 2002, the one where they swept through, right? Or was that 2001?
No, 2001, right? 2001, yeah.
Do you feel like 01 is better than 02? I think 02 they won more games.
I think they lost 3 games in the playoffs that year, didn't they?
Yeah, but they won more games in the regular season.
Yeah. Which I think was on that team.
That's what I'm saying. The regular season, I don't, you know how I feel about the regular season, bro. Like, you got to show. It's for something.
No. I understand what you're saying. I'm just going by what.
Based off of what Jalen Brown got him, but it's still.
He did.
They might get the 50. If you get the 50 wins and all that stuff, around the same win total, higher than that, whatever. But seeding might be different. Some teams might win 60 next year. You feel me? Like 2 teams in the East or whatever. You never know. But that's why I'm giving them that leeway. But I'm with you though. Like, I don't think they're going to achieve what I'm giving them the leeway for. That's what I'm saying. Right. I don't think they're going to be a Eastern Conference Finals team. I don't think so.
But Jalen Brown didn't when he supposed to win 50 games last year.
Nah, he wasn't. You're right. He overachieved I'm all for Jalen Brown. It's not against. This whole argument is not against Jalen Brown. That's my guy. Like everything, I'm just giving them a standard. I'm lowering the standard, bro. I'm giving them a head start, knowing they're still going to lose. That's what I'm saying.
Now, I'm not lowering the standard because you put yourself in that position.
That's fine. They're still going to lose either way.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you know what I hope? You know what I hope and pray? I hope the 76ers play them in the playoffs.
Yeah, probably so.
I hope and pray they play them again in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like I said, I'm not gonna lower nothing because you put yourself in that position. It's just like what do we say when somebody else got traded from a team and people are like, oh, we going to this and that. I said, okay, that man got you to the finals. Yeah. If you saying without him he's better, I better see a championship on that trophy. I mean on that stand over there. You know what I'm saying? I better see it. A
surprise pick in the draft that's gonna be nice, and they're gonna say, oh, that's because of Jalen Brown.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just go ahead. Like that part of the trade too. Got us Jalen Brown, and we was trash that year without Jalen Brown, and that got us such and such. That's what they'll say. But yeah, bro, I'm with you 100%. This is. I told you I don't think Jason Tatum was better than Jalen Brown no more. You know I was the big Jason Tatum over Jalen Brown guy. Shout out to Ben, but I don't think Jason Tatum was better than Jalen Brown no more.
Now it's gonna put if anything too, King, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on Jason Tatum.
It's gonna be hella pressure, and I don't know if Tatum that type of player. Tatum a very emotional type.
We about to see. We about to see. We about to see, sir.
Anything can happen.
We'll see. I mean, you better, like you said,
anything is possible.
I'm not trying to throw no shots, and I'm not trying to be a prisoner at the moment. But if you seen that run, there's reasons why Jalen Brown won both because you had 2 chances to win an MVP. There's a reason why Jalen Brown won both the MVP in the conference finals and in the finals. There's a reason.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
I'm just saying, all players have deficiencies, right? And I can see that's why I said them numbers is dumb. I use my eye test enough for the Celtics. You've seen they've been around long enough. being a contending team and all that stuff. We don't have to use no damn no numbers for this. Like, come on, man. So we watch the team. You see what the deficiencies are. Yeah, I thought Jason Tatum was a better player all around. But if you're gonna ask me, you feel me, who do you think has more of the leadership mentality or stuff like that? We just breaking down a player. I would have gave Jaylen Brown points in that point in them categories. Like, I know what Jaylen Brown's better than Jason Tatum at. Like, it's certain stuff that he does. We talking about just driving to the rim and stuff like that. It's more of a Jaylen Brown thing than it is Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum get carried away with the shots. Jaylen Brown would probably be better than Jason Tatum if he was more of a consistent knockdown jump shooter. People would just be like, okay, it's Jaylen Brown for sure. So yeah, I don't need to see this, bro. They're gonna lose that. Remember when the Mavericks lost Jalen, when they did lose Jalen Brunson, they lost the leadership role, and we were like, damn, you took a step back because of that leadership. I see the Boston Celtics doing the same thing because of the JB. It's just they think about the wrong guy. Think about Peyton Pritchard being Jalen Brunson when your JB was right there. You had a JB.
Literally had a JB, a literal JB. Let's see what we got over here next, King. So check it out, man. The Lakers over here, they trying to get Kuminga. They're part of the Kuminga sweepstakes, man. Let's see what your boy Rob Pelinka talking about over here. God dang it, I can't read that.
I got it. Rob Pelinka is reportedly a fan of Jonathan Kuminga and likes him on the wing next to Luka Doncic, per Dalton Johnson. Lakers president of basketball operations, Rob Pelinka, is a fan of Kuminga, sources say, and likes the idea of him as an athletic wing on Luka Doncic's led team. The Warriors have been aware of the Lakers' likeness for Kuminga, though it is unclear how likely an in-season move between the two teams are. That's he's not on the Warriors no more, but yeah.
They're talking about when he was on the Warriors.
Yeah. Okay, return. I see it. Yeah. Developing unrestricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga and the Los Angeles Lakers have held strong mutual interest over the last few days. The promising young forward has multiple teams interested, with the Lakers being one of them. Other teams known to be interested are the Cavaliers, Bucks, Clippers, Kings, Bulls, and Trailblazers. A return to Atlanta Hawks or sign and trade scenario is not out of the question. It's a good move.
Yeah, I like that move, bro. He's not the only move they're interested in, bro, King. Because right now it's like a either or with this one. So people around the NBA are wondering if Rui remains unsigned because the Lakers are attempting to make more money available for him. We were just talking to Jeff about this yesterday, man. Not yesterday. I'm sorry, Wednesday. We were just talking to him about this, and we all think we was talking about. We think I'll see him going to like Detroit or something like that. I still see him on Detroit if this don't work out. It's very. They're saying that it's like a really, really like slim chance that he comes back, because I think we already talked about it, that they don't have any more tradable draft picks right now. Cap situation, all that good stuff. So it's gonna be kind of hard to see how that goes. They mentioned Vando being an option of like maybe stretch waving him or something like that. I think Jeff kind of said that too on the show. So that could be an option. But I think I could see that option being more for Kuminga if they don't figure something out as far, because I don't know if they could do another sign and trade, because they already did a sign and trade with Walker Kessler. So I don't know if that's different, because I think they ended up just absorbing his contract into their cap space or whatever. So I don't know. I'm not really a cap guy, so I'm not sure how all that works. But that's the two options right there, King. Bring back Rui, or you add Jonathan Kuminga, man. What's your thoughts?
If they can get both of them, it's a good look. I don't think they'll be able to get both. They're not championship contender. Let me explain to you why I think maybe they can do both, but I'll say that they don't. Championship, I don't think they'd be a championship contender. They still missing a major piece. It's center. Like, they gotta get, if it's really up to Walker Kessler. Like, if Walker Kessler becomes what Jeff said, and they can get both of these guys, then they are a contender. If Walker Kessler is more of what I think he might be, and they get these two guys and they can make some noise, but I don't think they really gonna win a championship. Now, here's my thing of why I'm saying maybe they can try to get both of them if they try. Maybe Rui real good friends with Luka. I know he real, like they got a real buddy like relationship over there in LA. Rui the type of guy, especially if we playing his mentality, the way I don't want to say his mentality, because it's not a bad thing. He's a team type guy. He seems like a friendly, like buddy dude. I think he'll take a cut, bro. I think he'll take a pay cut and come over there and play for a championship, for a team and all that. I think Rui that type of guy. And if that's the situation, I think they're trying to let it, play out. Like, just wait, see how long Rui can sit and wait this one out. If you're going to sit and wait for them in return, it's kind of like we just talked about the loyalty thing. But I mean, teams always love when you take a pay cut. They're like, oh, okay, we do anything for you at that moment. But if they can get it, Jonathan Kuminga, like I say, and Rui, just ends everything out with just taking whatever's left on the plate, and they got a decent team there. Like I say, it's not good enough to compete with the top dogs like all the time, but I mean, they're in the next tier. That if a bunch of teams at the top got hurt or whatever, they'd be out there with Luka Magic and a bunch of guys, and they bring athleticism too. So who knows? But I think the Jonathan Kuminga thing going to happen, though. I think they're going to get Kuminga. The question is more of the Rui as far as him returning.
Yeah, I was going to say chances are them getting both of them that's out the question. But the fact is that I think it's more of a either or. I think they want Kuminga, but I think it's like if they have a way to get Rui back, they'll get him instead.
I read that.
Rui. Yeah, listen, younger, more athletic. Yeah. I mean, listen,
it's not a Rui trash. You gotta just upgrade.
Yeah. That's why I said I want to put that out there for people think, oh, he trying to say he trash. I'm not saying Rui trash. You know what I'm saying? I was the one hyping Rui up all season. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rui. But like I said, 24, 124, 128. Kuminga is a pretty solid defender. That you need that. He has the athleticism at that position too. Something they need, for reasons. So I would rather them get Kuminga. I'm still trying to figure out how they're gonna do that. But Rui, I think, is probably, I would say, easier because well, like I said, they still have that, like what Jeff said. Also, they still got that Vando chip somehow. They can figure out something with the Vando contract. They might be able to get one of those guys. Yeah. I don't know how much Rui wants. That's another thing too.
Probably 20.
That's what I'm guessing. Because I mean, if he ain't signed yet, then obviously it's something with the money, bro. Because I could see, like I said, I think San Antonio wanted him, but I think maybe they think that he wants to go back to LA some kind of way, which is why they end up taking what's the boy name? God dang it. Came from Detroit. Why am I blanking on people's names? Thank you, bro. I'm hating on blanking people's names.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot. Now we're talking about the NBA. It's definitely a lot of people now. So, but yeah, bro. Like I said, if you asking me, I think I'd rather take Jonathan Kuminga, bro. I'd rather take Jonathan Kuminga. So,
I would rather have him too. And here we go with this. This same point I brought up to Jeff. So yeah, same point I brought up to Jeff before. I know they had to make the move for Austin Reeves because of the situation they were in. Like, it was like, bro, you gotta take this swing. They could have really made this team, bro, if they didn't just not worry about Austin Reeves, bro. I know people like that's crazy to say out loud. That's why I kept saying it's a question to just let him walk, man. I know that sounds crazy, but if you just let him walk, you the Lakers with money. Like, the Lakers are the one team where you are the major market where just losing somebody and having the money available is still okay. It's not like OKC or somewhere else was like, well, we can't get nobody in free agency. We get people in free agency. I would have just let them walk and built this team, bro. You could have got athleticism and all that around Luka Doncic.
Well, it's like I think either you or Jeff said on the show the other day. They put themselves in a bind with the previous moves they made. You know what I'm saying? And I told you, man. Well, you heard me. I've been screaming it the whole offseason. Just start over from scratch and build the team the correct way around Luka. But like I said, it ain't my team, bro. So it is what it is. Yeah. So what you say, King? You said he happy. Okay. It's funny you said that. Luka Doncic is excited about the Lakers free agency moves.
Luka, not LaLuke, Luka GM.
Trying to make that name up for him.
Yeah, like he definitely not that. He not Lou GM.
Like I said, I'm glad he's excited. You know what I'm saying?
Same like Boston, bro. If you excited, then I expect you to go compete for a championship with this team.
What's that saying, King? If you love it, I like it.
Yeah. I like it, you love it. You feel me? Like, it is what it is.
I mean, like you said, am I putting your house on any of this? Putting them in the contention on it? No, I'm not doing that, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. So think about this as well. If you say stuff like this, when Luka says stuff like this, right? Mm-hmm. Your team can't when the team struggles, even though it's not your fault, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still gonna be looked at as kind of your fault because you said you were excited about the team.
So suppose they said he was banging the table and everything, flipping chairs over.
Yeah, if you say you're excited,
get caught Walker Kessler and he got him,
and he's used the trash, then they're gonna look at you like, well, bro, you say you were excited about this team.
They said you were the one who wanted him.
Yeah.
So listen, King, I can't go. This is gonna be an interesting season for the Lakers. I'm gonna just say that. Interesting, being very nice. I'm like Jeff, man. Like, I know Jeff was kind of like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people are questioning the other side of the ball, man, for this team, which is why I think you both were saying get Jonathan Kuminga in there. You need some type of athleticism and defense or something on that side, bro. You need something. You know what I mean? Or you're going to be putting a lot of pressure on a guy like Quentin Grimes and all that type of stuff. I mean, Mamu, he guards too. I give him that. I like Mamu. Mamu's killer Billy. I like him, man.
Everybody said they're gonna be a great, like Jeff was saying, they're gonna be a great offense and all that, and they should be with Luka.
Oh yeah, Luka. Yeah, that's good. We not worried about that.
But hold on. Are they a good 3-point shooting team?
What they got? Let's see. Grimes can shoot.
Grimes shot his best with the Mavericks, right? But then last year he took a step back on the shooting. I think it's because of situations and because of getting rolls and all. But still, I'm just going off numbers. He took a step back as far as the percentage and all that. They got Austin Reeves back. Okay. They got Luka Doncic.
Mamu can shoot too.
He can shoot, but he's not. Again, this is the time where we talk about shooters compared to guys that can shoot. Do they have enough guys? Do they have shooters on their team? Or are we going to still be dealing with games where they're shooting 2 for 20 and all that stuff?
With that, who do they have on their team that year? Because Aiden can't shoot.
Nope. Rui was on their team still.
Rui still there.
That was with Kennard still on their team still. Luka, Austin Reeves, LeBron James.
Which is why they thought that they were going to get Kennard back.
Yep. Marcus Smart was on their team. You feel me? All these guys.
Yeah, he couldn't shoot. He's not really a shooter.
Do they have a shooter?
Dalton.
Like you saying no. Like it might be Bronny James. All right.
Dalton Connect.
Got you, Dalton Connect.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's probably Dalton's still there. But I guess you got to want the guy to be gone.
Yeah,
like,
they messed up his value. Teams do dumb stuff. So when you mess up your player's value.
Whoa.
Okay.
Bro, I don't know why you talking down on the greatest GM in the league, bro, Rob Pelinka, bro. Why are you doing that, though? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Like I said, I just want to know if they can shoot. And it don't like you saying they can shoot yet. You shoot like you saying.
Yeah, I got to run. I'm trying to think who all they got on their team. And if with the new guys, like I said, Mamu and Quinn Grimes can both shoot.
Kuminga?
And so so the Lakers have they got Luka on their team, so
Yeah, so that 3-point shooting basically gonna be Luka and Austin Reeves based off.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me put it like this: if they get Kuminga, they'll definitely help him with that department.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? You use him more for floor space as far as full court play, as far as transition and all that type of stuff. So that helps with that. You know what I mean?
You can take the ball to Luka and what's his name hands sometimes too, and Austin Reeves. It can be like that Spencer Dinwiddie ball handler, sometimes not doing as much passing, but just put the ball in his hands where he can actually dribble
going down.
Stuff.
Yeah, he can go down
instead of just having to give the ball to him off a move. He can put the ball in his hand and make a move at the top of the 3-point line and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I like it. I like it. It's still, like I said, they still got holes. They still have holes, hella holes. They need to plug. I think Austin Reeves screwed up. And
so you said they Swiss cheese. What you trying to tell me?
Yeah, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Whew. After looking at this summer, I'm not seeing how Luka winning the chip no more. That ship starting to look at it and like, man, he might be one of the ones that don't win a chip, bro.
And the reason why I'm with you on that is because this was supposed to be the off season, right?
Yeah.
When you get another chance like this,
you don't. You're gonna have to get yourself back. And this is the point where all the contracts lined up, and it was like they all can come off the books, like you said, and we can get fresh. We can start new. Now you sign dudes to more 4-year contracts and all.
And that's what I was just about to say. Remember, your 3-year guys taking up majority of the contracts.
Yeah. And Luka ain't even signed the next one yet.
I'm a 500 mil. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
You got Luka on a discount. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a big 3. They paid a big 3 of Luka, Austin Reeves, and Walker Kessler. And that ain't no big 3. And I'm not looking at that and saying you can give me any big 3, even big 3s that failed. They not better than a lot of those.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. It ain't my team.
Ain't my team either. But that's...
like I said, if Luka love it, I like it. That's all I can say, bro. If he happy, that's all. I guess that's all that matter, bro. Yeah. Just get a lot of people you like. And that's it. But we'll see. 11 on least King. We're talking about this team a minute ago. So the 76ers just signed Anthony Simons to a 2-year deal for $12.3 million. I heard who Dallas was looking at too, so that's interesting. But
yep,
this is a nice little pickup, man. Give another weapon off the bench.
Bro, that's incredible. This is incredible. Yeah. They like I said last show, Embiid, bro. If he can, this the 1 year Embiid eat the best you can. Take it. This 1 year, bro, they got Anthony Simons now to come off the bench and basically take VJ or like a Quentin Grimes spot as far as what he was doing back then. VJ about to step up now and take Paul George's spot. Like he's the new, that's now his completely. Like, bro, you take that. And then you already know what he attached to, man. I'm like, Bron, come on over. I never seen Bron in the game. Every game I went to see Bron, he was either not playing or something was happening and all that. I'm damn sure seeing him if you play for Philadelphia before you leave. I damn sure can get to a game if he in Philadelphia.
Did I see him in LA? I think I did watch him when he played in when he played the Mavs. I think I did.
When I saw him come over there, I came to Dallas and watched him play the Mavs. They lost. They had Lonzo and Kuz and all of them on the Lakers, but LeBron was out with a groin injury.
I want to say LeBron did play in that game I watched. I think my pops took me to the game. I can't remember. But yeah, bro. Like I said, man, it's so I know I cut you off earlier before you started talking. Now you can tell. And they can tell the folks your thoughts. Is your favorite in the East?
It's big questions on the center again, bro. My favorite it's still New York. I'm gonna give New York the benefit of the doubt. They're the defending champions, and I believe in Jalen Brunson. After seeing Cat take that next step, I'm gonna give Cat the benefit of the doubt too. And they got that. It's just that pedigree now. You feel me? You're a champion. You know what it takes. You've been through it. Once you've been there, done that, and on anything, it's different now. Now you know how to do it. It's like, all right, bro, I know what to do. So I'm gonna say New York is the favorite. But Philly's a very intriguing team, bro. I wouldn't be surprised they like up there. They got to be a top 4 seed this year. Ain't no BS with that play in and all that type of stuff. And then, like I said, if they get Bron, they're my favorite. They get LeBron James, they're my favorite. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even sit down and say that the Knicks my favorite. If they get LeBron James with this team, they're my favorite. Hey, but it's still Embiid though.
Yeah, it really is Embiid. I'm gonna say, New York is in the conversation now too.
Yeah. I don't think New York should get LeBron. I think their lineup, their start lineup is set. Don't mess with the start lineup. I do think Philly should get LeBron though.
Now, if he decide, which I doubt, if he decide to come off the bench for them, then but
it will work. Like obviously, he can be used anywhere if he come off the bench. But I just think their starting lineup is already a championship starting lineup. Not after the year you just won it. That you don't do that one. Shout out to the Mavs and Mark Cuban. But say smartest guy in the room again. But as far as 76ers,
it's fine if he do it. But you saying? Well, good. I'm sorry.
But yeah, 76ers though, they get LeBron James. They're my favorite. I got Bron going to the finals, and he should retire. That'd be a great send away. Like retirement, go to the finals again and see what you do and get out of there.
I was gonna say something I forgot. What was I about to say?
Sixers.
No.
New York.
He was something about the Sixers. Give me a second. Let's see. What was I about to say? Oh, gotta give props to their GM, man. A lot of people talking about it. The guy who cleaned up Daryl Moore's misses. Shout out to that dude, man. Came in aggressive, man. I think we talked about it on the show with Jeff. Nobody I don't care who you are. You can sit there and 76 fans can sit there and lie all they want. Nobody thought that the 76 was going to get Jaylen Brown. Nobody thought that the Boston Celtics would trade their star player to their rival. Nobody would have thought that. Nobody. King, if I'd have put your house on it, bro, you would have killed me. You know what I'm saying? That's how much that nobody knew that was going to happen. So you got to shout out to their GM for that. This Anthony Simons news. I heard his name attached to a lot of teams. We know what Anthony Simons can do. You know what I'm saying? He could definitely help out a team. He adds that depth again on their bench. The Dean Wayne pickup. Yeah, bro. That gives them Dean Wayne can shoot the air out the ball, boy. So you put him on a team with those type of guys who can command double teams. Bro, you got.
Are they a super team? Are they a super team almost? Are they a super team based off of having a VJ? Because VJ was drafted and still in a rookie contract. They just don't realize they're a super team right now.
Boy, if VJ take that next step, can you go ahead and just pencil it in? Yes, they're a super team. That's crazy. Bro, listen. Minus VJ, right? Minus Embiid, right? Just put Maxey. You saw what Maxey did this year.
Yeah, with Jaylen Brown.
Anthony
Simons off the bench. Yeah, bro. They start lineup
spacing the floor. That dude finna get free throws out there on 3-point line. Dog.
They've been missing a knockdown just shooter on Philadelphia. Bro. That's what they've been. But bro, their start lineup could be Maxey, VJ, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, and Joel
Embiid.
Golly, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. LeBron go over there. They one of my favorites in the East. They up there. Like they the team. So, I can see winning the East already, but they get Braun. They my team.
So Philadelphia finally getting out the second round.
Yeah, I think this is if everybody again, and I think they're at a point now where egos ain't gonna matter as much. Like it's really gonna be the Maxey. What if they all get together? It will be Maxey will have the biggest burden on his shoulder than as far as becoming a point guard. Because I think Braun at a point now where he understands. Obviously, he went to the last team. Like, bruh, you got to take a step back. Embiid understanding I've been hurting all that stuff. I'm trying to win and get this bump in my back. I got to take a step back. You feel me saying? VJ step up, got to take a step forward as well. And Maxey probably got to take a step back. Because Jaylen Brown going to just be that filler in. Jaylen Brown going to do Jaylen Brown things. That's what Jaylen Brown, he's a tough basketball player that wins. That's what Jaylen Brown does. He's going to do that type of stuff. Golly, bro. I could see him winning 60 games if they play it right. Like they could be unstoppable. They could just play, and it only got to be somebody like dominating the basketball, like just between them,
and
just do your thing,
and they might have just picked up one of the top 3 best defensive players as far as two-way players in the league, bro. That's crazy. You like you said on the last show, you just upgraded goddamn Paul George, bro.
Yeah, and their bench now, bro. Like Anthony Simons, this is what we talk about. One of those 6-men. Instant offense off the bench, guys. They got him off the bench to play with their second unit when you need a break. This is shout out to that GM, bro. They close. Like Philadelphia about to be real. They sleeping on him. Better stop sleeping.
I agree. All right, man. Let's turn that page here and get to these questions, these comments. But before we do that, let's show some love to the merch. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, if you guys are interested in the merch of the channel, simply scroll down to the description box below. Click on that link to our site where we have our merch, like the one I have on here, the ESPN themed cap and crown shirt. Go ahead and scroll on down there. Members, you already know you get that permanent discount with that the code that we give you guys. Check it. You can use it as many times as you want, y'all. There's no limit to it. All right. So go ahead and scroll on down to the description box, y'all. Check that site out. All right, King, let's go ahead and turn the page here, man, so we can call it. I got some stuff I got to do. Let's call it a morning, man, with these questions, these comments.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
Hey, shout out to our guy in the house. Who is this guy? Big J.
I have no idea who that guy is.
He said, "What up, brothers? What up, Big J?" He also says Brad Stevens saying that Derek White had a better year last year than Jaylen Brown. He is burning those bridges like your former favorite executive after trading a young star for Podcast P. Jeez, man, Brad Stevens, I told you he done. I've already. There's none of that. He was great and all that stuff. All I need to do is hear one thing. It's like certain people when they say that one stupid thing, and you like, you stupid.
Hey, sound familiar.
Yep. He also says, appreciate his sneaky athletic, a cerebral player like another coach on the court. MVP, he better be.
Yeah, I better see MVP.
Big J said in Jaylen Brown's defense, didn't he sign that Supermax extension while teaching a physics class at MIT? Sounds like he might actually be the smartest person in the room.
Big J, He's not allowed to.
No, he can't be smart. He said also, did you see that they locked him out of the building? Yeah, that's
I saw his what you call it, his stream or whatever.
Stream, yeah. Jaylen Brown. So, according to you, I'm not saying according to the team, Jaylen Brown jersey should be retired, right? Jaylen Brown will be a Hall of Famer. His jersey should actually be retired, right? Why would they do that to him?
Okay, let's go and speed through these. I'm getting the text.
Sorry. Yep. Big J said I ordered the Jaylen Brown Beijing hair kit before the prices skyrocket. You crazy, Big J. He said also JT has been kind of quiet. Did he sign off on this? I told you different mindsets and all, man. That's he's not going to talk up on that. Big J said I don't think Boston will have a better record than New York, Detroit, or Philly. If Miami can add shooting, they might be fifth at best. Shoot, I forgot about Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte going to might be the best offensive team in the NBA. Big J said they can't get both Kuminga and Rui. Rui is the better shooter, and I think the defense is the same between the two. Kuminga is more of a slasher. He doesn't help the spacing. Rui ain't taking a pay cut. Yeah, Kuminga ain't I don't know the defense name. I would say Kuminga. Rui more of a post defender, big guys, than Kuminga. Kuminga more on the wing as far as a better defender. And they need athleticism too. That's the only difference. But like I know Rui a shooter, depending on what you want to get. I feel like they have no athleticism though. So that's my only thing. With Rui is a shooter, but damn, Luke and him need some type of athleticism beside him too. So I understand, BJ. I'm not mad. Like I say, both of them. They should be able to get both of them. If one for Big J says the Lakers are hard capped at the first apron after the signing trade. They would have to trade Vando or stretch Wade. Rui was the most productive player in the playoffs. Yeah. He's the best 3-point shooter this year too, a mid-range shooter and 3-point shooter. Damn, he was beasting this year. Big J said, don't fall for the Kuminga and the tailpipe. The Warriors gave up on him. If he is not featured in offense, he gives up. But the Warriors, I don't trust the Warriors, though, Big J. Warriors just shouldn't draft people. They give up on anybody to draft. After that Big Four or Big Three was created. Big J said, Lucas said he wanted Austin back and he signed off on Kessler. Yeah. He said, what? Luka Harrison. He said, Luka watched who's this last week and said, let's effing go. Yeah. He said that Lakers blow by percentage about to be insane. Facts, Big J, man. I know Walker Kessler better be the greatest defensive center of all time. He better be Mark Eaton out there.
He better be Ben Wallace back there.
He better be Mark Eaton back there, bro. You're talking about a white guy playing. He better be that.
Yeah.
If he not,
that's true.
Melissa also says, thank God it's Friday. Yes, ma'am. And she said, agree regarding LeBron and the Knicks. Yeah, I wouldn't mess y'all start lineup up, Melissa. If he come off the bench, but that's what I don't think he's going to do in his final year. So, Big J says, no hate, but LeBron should come off the bench for NY or Philly. Nah, he power forward on Philly. He's starting power forward. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He said, actually, LeBron could start. That's what I'm saying. He's four. He's starting four in Philadelphia. Said Philly has LeBaron, filling two. Yes. A bunch of names over there, Big J.
He's talking about them picking him up in the draft. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. They got a bunch of names too. But Philly been doing their thing. Yeah, the GM.
Yeah, shout out to that GM for that draft pick, man. Matter of fact, Junior, you gotta add 3 at the end too.
See Alvin Brand? It ain't Alvin Brand no more. Damn it.
No, he been gone.
I know. Melissa says Tatum is politically correct. I don't expect him to speak controversially on a matter of facts. Anything is possible.
That is true.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Like I said, I gotta hit out. My wife already texting me. So yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, joining us for another episode. Members, we definitely appreciate y'all for showing love to the channel in that special way. If you're new to the channel, shout out to people who just subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here for these conversations. We'll be back here on Monday. Don't even know what's gonna happen. I think Summer League is right here upon us. I think it's like they said, Salt Lake City is the Summer League tournament that they started here. I think probably today, if I'm not mistaken, or sometime this weekend. But yeah, so join us here for Monday for another episode. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If anybody can do us a favor, hit them likes as well. That helps out the channel in more ways than you know. Also, too, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button to become a member of the channel like the people you just saw here on the screen. We do this for y'all every Friday morning. So if you want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Shout out to Big J, BA, and Cuz from Cuz We Geek. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We got a show tomorrow morning. We're going to be talking about the first 3 episodes of X-Men 97 season 2. So if you guys watch that, go ahead and come on over there. Got some possible Batman news involving James Gunn. We're going to talk about that tomorrow as well. And then some other stuff. I can't remember, but yeah, just join us over there, man. If y'all into like DC, Marvel, Star Wars, and all that kind of stuff, man. We talk about all that over there on Cuz We Geeked. King, anything else I'm forgetting?
Share, more share, guys. Also, shout out to Queen, BA again, Travis, sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. Like to call us the best, brightest, and the blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. We do watch alongs damn near every day of the week, y'all, for all WWE product, all TNA, some TNA, AAA, all that type of stuff. If you're interested, come on over there. We do recap shows on Sundays. I think we're going to do one this Sunday, maybe, depending on how things it is a holiday weekend, Juneteenth 2.0. But yeah, we'll be dealing with that. Come on over there, subscribe to the channel, help us out, and all that type of stuff. And we'll see y'all again over here on Monday evening for some more basketball talk.
Yes, sir. Listen, with all that being said, man, it's your boys Relle and King of Cap and Crown NBA Podcast, members only edition. We will be back here on Monday, y'all. Same cap time, same Crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown. I ain't got nothing crazy to say today, King, because I'm out.